What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy NXTGEN720, and I am back with another video. And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't checked out my last videos, I'm gonna leave the link down below to check out my older videos. And check out the Big Gamer Small Talk podcast. We shot that yesterday, and check out my other two. I'll leave a link down below to check out my last few videos. Also, too, guys, if you're a man of God, or if you have God in your life, whatever the case may be, send a prayer to my brother Showstopper. He's going through something right now. Not going to say what it is. It's not my place to say. I'm saying if you would be so kind to share a prayer for Showstopper. Anyway, on to today's video. For those that are new to my channel, like I said today, if you're new, you don't know that I had a fire over the summer, and me and my family lost. I lost the majority of stuff. That was everything that was in the front of the house. My gaming room was in the front of the house, so I lost the OG Xbox. Had about 500 Xbox 360 games. Lost the Sony 4K television. Lost both of those. Lost a lot of shit. Excuse my French. So a lot of things, like I said, I'm starting to buy over little by little. Insurance company cut the check. Got a new place, whatever the case may be. We're looking to move into a new home, hopefully at the end of the year. Hey man, sometimes God's take us, and give us and He take us away. Like I said, I'm extremely blessed. Like I said, it was crazy. I probably could have saved more of my things, but if you didn't know around the time, but if the lives that are new, that's been rocking up around, I just got back surgery, so I was in there walking around like the bride of Frankenstein. And I'll forget, as my wife was, cause I told her, get the dog, get the dog, get out the house. I'm starting to, get shit, get them out the house. And as she's backing one of the cars out of the driveway, she said, "Baby, get out here now." I didn't think it was that bad. But anyway, long story, enough of it. I didn't want to talk about that depressing shit. It's very depressing. So like I said, I'm starting to buy some of the things over that I lost. Also, too, before I start this, no, fuck that. Anyway, so Friday, I was in a Xbox Live party with several Xbox, just up and coming new Xbox YouTubers. And I always tell you guys that I don't rock out with too many YouTubers because they're weird. But just glad that I was, it was some of the new YouTubers. But Iron Wolf's not new, but Iron Wolf was there. Collider, Scope, Ghost Rider, I think Xbox Uprising, Master Chief 07, whatever the case. If I forgot, if I didn't get your name, you know you were there. Shout yourself out. And we had a blast. We were playing DOA, and I was kicking their ass. And we got into a very, very heated conversation. Those Xbox jumped the shit out me. They jumped the shit out me. And I told them I was going to put them on blast for this shit here, too. You know what I mean? I want you guys' opinion. You know what I mean? And the reason, like I said, I told them I was going to do a video. And I go to my gaming store. No. Well, I go to this, not my gaming. I go to this little comic book store I'm not big into comic books. I do like some of the things, like the cover arts. And I like to make like posters and stuff. But, the comic book store I go, they have, figurines, men. And my uncles, who started me that, he's a big comic book buff. He has over, literally, I would say probably maybe 1 million comic books, maybe. Like, he has like 3 storage containers, filled from the ground floor, from the ground up, with nothing but comic books, action figures. I wish I would have kept some of my, my toys as a child, like, G.I. Joe and, the Transformers, because they were cast iron back then, Voltron, all that shit. They weren't plastic, them shits was iron, like cast metal and shit, though. I wish I wish I had kept some of them shits because they're worth big money right now today. But anyway, so I was in there, like I said, and also too, before I start this, if any of you guys can, I can get an original Xbox from. I'm not trying to pay no harm in the league. Maybe $100 because the comic book store that I go to, he has one of them. He wants $250 for it. I ain't about to pay no $250 for no original Xbox. I'm sorry. But I'm in working condition. I don't mind a few scratches, and most likely I'm not going to play it anyway. I just like to have it, And I'm starting, like I said, to play some of the games. I just ordered some shit from eBay, believe it or not. I got 10 OG Xbox games for $11. Like, oh shit, it was like $1 a piece, so I hopped on that. But anyway, enough of that. So I was in the store today, and I picked up a few things. And this is crazy. I'm gonna get back to the story. I picked up a few things. I got some Blu-rays. My big movie buff. If you, and he sells used movies too. It's no scratches on it, but Immortal, I had bought like 2 copies of this already, so I don't mind buying it used again. My daughter scratched it off. Planet of the Apes. And got this used. This is brand new, but I only paid $3 for it. It's like one of those National Discovery, with the animals and shit, in 3D. I like those things. Plus, they look really good in 3D. And I bought these 2 games, and it was crazy. 2 games that I like, but this is what we had the argument about. I bought God of War. I bought this used. He charged me $11 for it. God of War 3. And I paid $8 for this. Ninja Gaiden 2. So bring you guys back to Friday. Like I said, we was in there, we were playing DOA. And, and a lot of the guys, like I said in the day, I don't make myself available to a lot of the people, because I've been burnt. A lot of motherfuckers are weirdos. But I'll always rock out with my subscribers, always. But those people I was playing, like I said, they're really cool. Whenever I'm on, they invite me, I'm always there. I ain't worried about no weird shit, nobody recording, Skype conference calls or, Xbox Live calls. They're pretty cool. I can, I feel like just if I got to worry about what people are, recording what I say or just that and the other, being some weird shit, I don't need to be in them Skype calls or part of each other. That's why I don't rock out with a lot of motherfuckers. So anyway, these Xbox jumped the shit out of me. If you guys been known to me, and I always tell you guys that last generation, this by far is the best game that I played last generation. And this was the first God of War that I ever played. I didn't play 1, I didn't play 2. I went straight to 3 because when 1 and 2 came out, I was already on Xbox Live, then the 360 came out. I wasn't going back and playing old games, you know what I mean? I think God of War 2 came out, and that's when the 360 was on the scene, you know what I mean? I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, to Kaleidoscope and all those guys, Black Lebowski was in there also. All those guys jumped the shit out of me, man. They argued me down and said Ninja Gaiden 2 was better than God of War 3. Now listen, I am a pro Xbox dude. You know that. I'm bleed green. But ain't no way in hell was Ninja Gaiden 2 better than God of War 3. You know what I mean? Ain't no way in hell. Listen here, my Xbox brothers, they own that motherfucking Master Chief dust for real. You know what I mean? Now, Ninja Gaiden, if you didn't play it, it's a hack and slash, of course. To me, like I said, it was too hard, very hard. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that game's got to be over really easily, but this game was too fucking hard. You know what I mean? I like some, you add the weapon, just, the katanas together, you put the blade. That was kind of slick. But some of this shit was kind of hard. It was too far to get a save point. You understand what I'm saying? It was kind of brutal. And they had dumbed down the second one. They had dumbed down this when they had re-released it for the PlayStation 3. It wasn't as hard, you know what I mean? But God of War 3, let me tell you, like I said, was the first one that I ever played. And let me tell you this. My wife is, I don't say a big gamer, but she'll play the Street Fighter. She'll play Guitar Hero. We used to play, sometimes we eat our dinner, we're fucking sitting there and fucking just play Guitar Hero on some motherfucking, on some super duper white boy shit. You know what I mean? I had got all into the Guitar Hero Rock Band and had the drums and all that shit, you know what I mean? Tambourines, playing the flute, harmonica. I had really got into rock band and all that shit. But this was our routine. We eat our dinner, me and my wife, we watch an episode of Law and Order, and she'll watch me play God of War. And like I said, man, some of the boss, but let me tell you something. God of War Ascension was, and I'm not saying it was bad, but where could they go after 3? I mean, he destroyed all the gods, and it was so brutal. I mean, Hercules was your brother. He was a demigod. You beat his face, and you took him back to, you put those lion fists on your hands. You know what I mean? What's my man name? Athena's the fast god. You cut his feet off, so he was able to jump high. Poseidon, you killed him. Like, it was crazy, man. God of War 3 was over the top, and I don't believe those Xbox argued me down. I mean, they really argued me down, beat me the fuck up, and said that Ninja Gaiden 2 was better than God of War 3. I can't go with that, man. Now listen again. I know they might snatch my Xbox flag and say they kicking me out of the club. That won't be new. But listen here, ladies and gentlemen. God of War 3 is by far the best game to come out last generation. Here's my headset goes for me. I say God of War 3. Motherfucking the Mass Effect series. I didn't really care for Mass Effect 1. It was okay. But Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 was that work. You know what I mean? Of course, Gears of War was epic last generation. Like I said, Dante's Inferno was another great game. Came out last generation. Alan Wake. What else came out last generation that was hot? Of course, I like a couple of Splinter Cells. Something else that I'm missing that was ill. Oh, Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2. That was like my favorite shooter that came out last generation. I was a big buff for. Let me tell you something too. A lot of you guys may not know, but before there was the Call of Duties and before Halo was as big as it was. Well, Halo 1 was always big. Ubisoft had the shooters on lock with Ghost Recon and Rainbow Six. That was the shooters to play. Like Ubisoft had that shit on Smash. I don't know what the fuck happened to Ubisoft. You know what I mean? They just kind of fell off when Call of Duty 4 came out. They just gave up the title. You know what I mean? They had Ghost Recon, Advanced Fighter 1 and 2. They was alright. You know what I mean? But then after that, they just couldn't keep up no more, man. Like I said. Rainbow Six was my shit though, One of the illest achievements on Rainbow Six is you had to get 1,000 kills online. Like I had more bodies in the Chinese cemetery on Rainbow Six. But anyway, back to what I was saying. What do you guys think? Now you don't have to be an Xbox dude or just a gamer period, because they did release Ninja Gaiden 2 on the PlayStation 3. Now listen, Xbox dudes first. Now, if you had both systems like most people did, are you going to say Ninja Gaiden 2 was better than God of War 3? With a straight face? Come on, son. Come on, son. I can't get that, man. PlayStation dudes, ponies. No, before I get to the ponies. All right, Nintendo dudes, man. You guys, a lot of these jokers, you got them strong ass wrists from all last generation playing motherfucking Michael Jackson with the Wii remote. You know what I mean? Wii Sports with that, Wii bowling and shit with your wrist. You know what I mean? Your wrist was strong as hell. A lot of you niggas don't get no ass. A lot of you Nintendo dudes don't get no ass anyway. You motherfucking jerk off bastards. That shit, the Wii remote fit y'all guys squeak. What was a better game? God of War 3 or Ninja Gaiden? Now, the last Ninja Gaiden was dog shit. Don't count that. No, take that out. No. This ain't nothing like it. This was a good game. This is when they still had my man that still worked for Tecmo. I forgot his name. The one they let go. He had some sexual, not sexual, but he had sexual harassment cases. I forgot his name, but he's just like a punk rocker, like a white boy. He was Japanese. He used to wear the tight jeans, the leather jackets with the shade. Like he was a rock star and shit. But he was brilliant. You know what I mean? He was the mastermind behind the DOA series and Ninja Gaiden. Those was his baby. Like he said, he was brilliant. He made this game here. But Nintendo dudes, what do you think is better? You know what I mean? And to you ponies, last but not least, come on. I'm riding with your ponies on this one, man. But like I said, they did release Ninja Gaiden on the PlayStation 3. What is your thought? I need to know in the comment section below. What was a better game? Ninja Gaiden or God of War 3? God of War 3 gave you action, gave you a dope storyline. It gave you everything. Ninja Gaiden was just a bunch of hacking and slashing. I didn't know what the hell was his problem. Somebody killed his family. I don't even know what the hell Ninja Gaiden is about. You know what I mean? You killed my master. Why? I don't even know what the hell it's about, but I know in God of War, your wife and your son, I guess, was killed, whatever the case may be. So at the end of the day, in the comment section below, let me know what you think. What was the better game? Okay, let's be civil here. Ponies, Xbox, and Wii U weirdos, Wii U homos, whatever you want to call yourself. What was the better game? Ninja Gaiden 3 or God of War 3? I'm sorry, Ninja Gaiden 2 or God of War 3. It's your boy NXTGEN720. And as I always say, bang, bang. Damn, dog. It's motherfucking 12:30. I'm still drinking coffee.